All right, so final door. Hope everybody's ready, because this is where shit hits the fan.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
So this ought to answer your question, Brenton.
Okay, thank you.
So there's Yuki and Yumemaru.
Help us!
No, I'm not gonna help you. I just came down here and suffered hell for just to turn around and go back. Oh, what a cool cutscene.
Ooh, look at that.
So serpenty.
Was it a basilisk?
Not quite. Ew. As you will see, oh.
I am the king of demons. Welcome to our little ceremony. Come here, Nobunaga.
Yeah.
Drink her blood from the grail of despair.
Remember, all of this has been for Nobunaga's benefit.
That's right.
So, he's about to claim his reward if we allow it. But in order to do that, we have to fight off against the Demon King himself.
That's pretty badass.
Watch where you aiming your lasers.
You like screamed much longer than you needed to, girl.
Sister!
Oh my gosh.
Even if I die, I will destroy you!
And make more lip flaps!
Oh man, you also screamed way longer than you should have, sir.
I don't even care about your lightning! I don't! Because I can just sit here and spam this all day long!
It looks like someone's having fun when you say so, Alex.
So.
Yeah, I'd probably do the same thing to you too if you kept spamming me with that. Like, whoa, get over.
Okay, now I'm gonna heal. I didn't want to heal, but why not?
Well, I mean, you have 5 more medicines, so why
Bam!
not?
Ouch. Ow. I'm a mere human after all, so I will take some lumps. But then I get to do this, and this is really satisfying.
So I'm guessing you gotta hit the eye on his head.
Yes.
For like for X number of times.
That's technically the hit to his bar.
Oh, okay.
So, like, you have to do as much damage as you possibly can to him to get him to fall down, so you can then knock him down. There we go. And actually, what's really interesting is you'll notice the abilities that he's using. They're technically the abilities we have. So he's using lightning, wind, and fire against us,
Oh yeah, you're right.
aside from his own physical attacks.
Man, I can't believe we used to play video games where we didn't have like the boss's health bar that we could readily see.
I know, right?
We're spoiled.
Yeah.
I'm not even used to seeing the boss's health bar a lot of the time. I play lots of JRPGs. It's not like they put that health bar up on the screen.
Well, in some of the newer ones. Oh wait, I have been playing through Dragon Quest XI, so yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are times where I'm just like, oh god, how much longer? How much longer?
Oh, and that's how you know he's actually getting near the end, is he starts pulling out that fucking laser. He's a firing his laser.
He just wants to make sure that you know he cares.
Save the princess!
Remember that one time when we were told this may take a couple of attempts?
Yeah.
Kaede, let's
Wow,
get out
you
of
sure
here.
took your
Alright.
time, Kaede.
This is your warning now, Brenton. This might get a little grody.
Okay.
Might.
I'm fine.
We cannot stay here any longer. Run!
Yes, run! Run, run, run! Oh no.
Man, your guys' sense of urgency sucks.
Really? Oh!
There's no escape from me.
Forget about me! Go!
Girlfriend, get the hell out of here. Oh my gosh.
Seriously, Fortune Bra, work on those nails.
Yuki, Kaede, Yume, Maru.
Oh.
Squeeze the life.
Wait,
out of
what? Ugh. Oh, you shouldn't have done that, fool! What up, bitches?
So we become Dante.
Kinda. Ew. Ew. How much arm do you have? Stabby, stabby. He made Swiss cheese out of his arm. Gross.
So I'm not gonna lie, not quite sure why I watched that whole thing.
Why am I naked? Nobunaga! Are you okay, Brenton? Do we need to get a bowl?
Nah, I'm a little squeamish, but I'll be fine.
All right, cool. So, of course, we're going to have a
The
final boss
demon's
fight with...
ambitions
no,
were
never mind.
shattered by the hand of Samanosuke and his friends. However,
Yeah, they even
when
pronounced his
Yoshitsu
name
Saito
wrong,
died the following
like during
year,
this little
his
bit too.
feeble-minded son Tatsuoki
Just can never
became
settle on
the
a
Lord.
pronunciation.
Yeah, exactly.
At that time, Oda's army returned to Mino province and conquered the Inabayama castle, putting an end to the history of the Saito family. However, it is unknown as to whether demons were involved. After the downfall of the Saito family, Princess Yuki went to stay with a family friend, the Baron in Sakai province. His name, Sokyu Imai. However, in less than a month, she would leave. With Sokyu's blessing, she left in a ship to see the world. On Samanosuke's advice, Yumemaru accompanied her on this journey. On the other hand, Kaede desperately searched for the missing Samanosuke, but never found him. In the following year, Mitsuhide Akechi employed her as his agent. She continued her job until she died 14 years later in a war at Yamazaki province. As for Samanosuke, no one knows what happened to him.
Dun, dun, dun!
Okay, I love how that read like a like a biographical film. It's like, where are they now?
Yeah,
exactly.
that was something.
That's kind of weird for a game like this.
So, let me clarify a few things here. The reason that they did that open biographical ending was because this was an experiment. They didn't know, like, they didn't have entirely Capcom's blessing to go further than this. But as soon as this game happened, it was a huge success on the PS2. So much so that Xbox fans got pissed they didn't have it, and Capcom gave them Genma Onimusha to continue to get it out to people. And this is basically what started up the Onimusha franchise. What's interesting, though, is that this cutscene that you just barely saw hints at a very key feature that comes out in later games. If you acquire so many unique souls, or if you acquire so many souls in general, you will obtain what is called Oni form. And that Oni form is basically what you just saw. It's what Samanosuke took on in his battle with Fortinbras.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, what's really interesting is in the third game, which actually stars Samanosuke again, he dons that exact same Oni form, minus the big wings on his back. But it's still very awesome to be able to say that that's maintained in continuity. But I've already talked plenty about this game. you guys give us your thoughts. Starting with Alex, you've been kind of quiet throughout this whole playthrough. What are
Just
your
taking
thoughts
it
on
all
Onimusha Warlords?
That was a pretty cool game. I liked it, like the setting. It is, like you said, it's Resident Evil, but with samurai.
Yep, pretty much. And what's interesting about that is that the games after this would only continue to improve upon the formula that they had. So at that point, it still feels like Samurai Resident Evil, but then it starts to get its own sense and individuality while being able to do all of this stuff. Brenton, your take on Onimusha Warlords?
Well, ignoring the fact that I'm a little nauseous, I loved the game. It was spectacular. And any game that can allow me to sass off at all the characters is a game that I can certainly enjoy. I'm like super captivated and I want to know what happens next. I mean, we got a little bit of like, you know, Yuki and Yumimaru kind of like took off out of Japan. Eventually, Kaede's gonna die. And oh, what happened to Samanosuke? Well, I want to know what happened to Samanosuke.
Well, here's the sad truth. Yuki, Yumimaru, and Kaede never seen again.
Oh, bummer.
They don't come back. Samanosuke does.
Right.
Samanosuke does, but the main reason that they do this is because they actually kind of set up Samanosuke for a greater role than what he is in this game. And so at that point, they then kind of focus on other characters that they can bring in to make them kind of the chosen Oni and be able to tell stories with them. For example, if I see,
Looks like it.
what was that?
They did some voice acting in Canada.
They did.
Yeah.
So the one thing that I'm going to point out is if you guys are both followers of anime, so if I say the name Jubei Yagyu to you, you would know who I'm talking about, right?
No.
No.
He's actually part of the Yagyu clan, which was a notorious kind of hidden samurai ninja kind of clan. And he's actually featured in a lot of anime that has come out, although granted a lot of it is like 90s OVAs. So like Ninja Scroll, I think Jubei is one of the characters. What is it called? Ninja Resurrection, the crazy ass shit that happens in that. Jubei Yagyu's in that. Guess who is the next main protagonist? It's Jubei.
Jubei.
Oh.
So they basically rewrote history again to say that Jubei Yagyu also is a chosen Oni warrior. And that's why he was so powerful back in those days.
I like that.
So, because that's the other thing too. Samanosuke, not in 2. Not at all. The original idea that the creators had in mind was to do separate characters each time, and then eventually be able to bring them together. Well, they weren't really able to pull that off too well.
Toei.
So the next game is actually based on Jubei Yagyu, as well as a bunch of other well-known warriors throughout all of Japan. So that's the interesting part. But here's the deal. So I love this game overall. Like, I love what the PS4's been able to do with it. I love the fact that Shinji Mikami's the advisor. I forgot about that part. Hence why a lot of the Resident Evil homages. But I'm so glad that this happened. But it really makes me wish that we would eventually get some kind of a collection to be announced on PS4 or PS5 of the other 3 games, so that then we could show them off. If not, we're leaving it up to you guys. Do you want us to play the PS2 versions? As well as to you guys, do you want to see the PS2 versions?
I'm completely okay with that.
Alex?
Either way is okay.
All right.
Pandemonium.
So
We got
sadly,
an
I did
A.
not unlock all the fluorite. So that's okay though. I got
This
an
is
A.
where we cut to getting the last fluorite. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not even worrying about it. The game mode is great and all, but it's not something that is needed to be earned. So we now have a bunch of extras. You can get the credits. This is actually where you would get the Onimusha Spirits version. And I believe, if I've got this right, yes. So if you do Samanosuke Special, I'll just go ahead and show this off really fast. Come on, new game, Samanosuke Special.
Then I think you need to go back and click on new game.
Oh, there we go. Okay, Special. And then we can do normal. and we'll skip over to getting
Capcom
into the
presents
gameplay.
Dear Samanosuke.
This way, sir.
Ha!
What
Oh
the
my
heck?
God.
If our princess is at the keep, there are 2 ways to get there.
That's the achievement, Pandemonium.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Kaede, I'll go north. You follow
And the little panda, by the way, moves on its own.
I can't take any of this seriously now.
But this crap would be put in Resident Evil games too. The other thing that unfortunately I didn't unlock the other part, and I thought that this was that. The other thing that you can eventually unlock in these games is a new game plus, which allows you to go into the beginning of the game with the Bishaman sword.
Oh my gosh.
And be able to just nuke through it very, very, very fast. And
Sweet.
also, you can see that Samanosuke gets a panda costume. Kaede does also get a special costume too.
Oh my gosh.
So you guys can check that out. But you guys have spoken, so here's what I'm planning on doing from here. If Capcom releases a collection of Samurai or of Onimusha 2, 3, and 4 along with 1, then we will play those. But I'm only going to wait so long. After a point, I'll probably bring these guys back and we will play the PS2 version of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny. But until then, we thank you guys so much for watching this Let's Play. We've had a lot of fun being able to bring it to you guys. And we also want to thank Brinton Volley for joining us on our first collaboration on Drak and Shadow.
I actually kind of forgot that this is going on Drak and Shadow for a second.
I know, right?
But no, thank you for having me. I know that it's been like kind of something we've talked about for a very long time. We even made like a huge like April Fool's Day joke about it. I think it was something we made a joke about last year.
Yes.
So I mean, this is like something that has come to fruition a year and a half later, and I just feel super lucky to finally be able to do this with the both of you. And
Yes.
It's been a lot of fun.
But a lot of this also depends on you guys too. If you guys want to see more Onimusha, then we can do that. But trust me, there are actually a lot of other games that I think are right up Brinton and Alex's alley, especially since at least 2 of them are anime themed. So at that, not based on an anime, themed around the tropes of anime.
Yeah.
So at that point, we could play those. But that's going to go ahead and do it for us. So we thank you guys so much for watching this Let's Play. We hope to hear from you guys very soon on whether or not you want to see more Onimusha. And until then, we will see you guys next time.